10 Japanese and Chinese weight loss secrets doctors don't tell you. Ever notice how Tokyo rush hour crowds seem to effortlessly maintain flat stomachs, while most of us are battling the dreaded muffin top glued to our desks? It's not just genetics, I promise. Japan and China have been keeping weight in check for centuries, and they've done it without calorie-counting apps, without pricey prescription meds, and certainly without living in a gym. Modern medicine rarely shines a light on these quiet, powerful habits, yet they're deeply rooted in tradition and increasingly backed by solid lab data. Ready to uncover 10 of these game-changing secrets? Let's dive in. TCM flavors that shrink cravings. Traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, doesn't just focus on calories. It zeroes in on flavors. It actively encourages bitter, sour, and pungent bites to aid weight loss, while suggesting we ease up on the sweet, salty, and fatty foods that often contribute to weight gain. Think bitter melon, hawthorn berries, also known as shanjia, which aids fat digestion, and a daily mug of jagulan tea. These aren't just quaint traditions. These tastes actually stimulate your bile and digestive enzymes, helping fat break down faster in your body. When you ditch those sweet and salty ultra-processed snacks, your palate naturally recalibrates, and guess what? Your hunger signals naturally dial down. It's like a built-in craving control system. Ear seeds over willpower. We've all been there. The late-night feed-me signals are screaming, and your willpower is nowhere to be found. Enter auricular acupressure. These aren't some mystical, complicated devices. We're talking tiny beads, often made of Vacaria seeds, taped onto specific ear points. This ancient technique quiets those insistent hunger pangs between meals. One Korean trial even showed that just 2 weeks of nightly pressure significantly cut late-night snacking by an impressive 38%. No needles, no pills, just a discreet sticker you press when the cookie jar starts calling your name. It's thought to work by stimulating points related to hunger and digestion, and even reducing stress, which is a huge factor in cravings. Hara Hachibu, the 80% rule. In Okinawa, one of the world's blue zones known for its centenarians, they live by a simple, profound principle, Hara Hachibu. It means eat until 80% full. They often recite this phrase before chopsticks even lift. Why 80%? Well, your satiety hormones need about 20 minutes to properly report back to your brain that you're satisfied. So by eating a little slower, using smaller plates, and taking a mid-meal pause, you literally give your biology time to catch up. This mindful eating practice prevents overeating and helps reduce calorie intake naturally without feeling deprived. It's an instant calorie cut. No math, no deprivation, just pure wisdom. Fermented foods for a flat gut. If you're battling a stubborn belly, the answer might be in your gut. Japanese and Chinese diets are packed with fermented powerhouses like miso, natto, pickled daikon, and kimchi. These foods flood your intestine with beneficial probiotics that help curb inflammation-related weight gain and improve overall gut health. One humble bowl of miso soup at lunch can supply around 10 billion lactobacilli. That's roughly the same count you'd find in pricey probiotic supplements, but for pennies instead of dollars. Plus, a healthy gut means better digestion and metabolism. Green tea timing trick. Love your green tea? Good, because the catechins found in matcha can boost fat oxidation. What's the trick? Sip it right after your meal. Research suggests drinking green tea, especially matcha, can enhance fat burning, particularly during physical activity. Swap out that sugary soda or even your regular coffee, dink your tea bag for 3 minutes, and let those powerful antioxidants get to work, mopping up triglycerides before your body can store them as fat. Bonus, you get steadier energy without the jitters. Built-in meat movement. You won't find Tokyo or Shanghai residents scheduling intense cardio sessions in their planners. Instead, they naturally integrate movement into their daily lives. They walk to stations, to the grocery store, and enjoy evening strolls. This is called NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and it's incredibly powerful. Averaging 8,000 to 10,000 steps daily can double the calories burned compared to a sedentary commuter taking just 3,000 steps. So park a little farther, take the stairs, exit the elevator 2 floors early, and you're essentially importing that same metabolic engine into your own life. It's about consistent, low-impact activity that adds up. It's pure Okinawan wisdom. Bufu to Sushan, the herbal thermostat. This one's a bit more advanced, but fascinating. Bufu Tusushan is an 18-herb Campo formula that literally activates your brown fat, your body's metabolic furnace. Brown adipose tissue, or BAT, burns calories to produce heat, unlike white fat, which stores energy. In a 12-week Japanese study, subjects taking BF lost an average of 2.5 kilograms without any diet changes. While it's prescription only in Japan, and you absolutely need to talk to a licensed professional, understanding that brown fat exists reminds us that heat, not just hunger, plays a crucial role in weight control. It's about boosting your internal thermostat. Long breath diet. What if breathing could help you burn fat? This Japanese technique is surprisingly simple and effective. Inhale deeply for 3 seconds through your nose, then exhale forcefully for 7 seconds through pursed lips, really tightening your core muscles. Just 10 rounds of this takes a minute and raises intra-abdominal pressure, flushing more oxygen into those deep fat layers. Fat is made of oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen, so more oxygen helps it break down. Do it while you're waiting for your coffee to brew or in a short break. That's potentially 300 extra calories torched per week with minimal effort. It also strengthens your core muscles and improves metabolism. The towel roll posture reset. A Japanese doctor developed this ingenious method. Simply place a rolled bath towel under your low back for 5 minutes nightly. This simple act helps align your spine and diaphragm, which can have a surprising effect on your weight. Better posture improves leptin sensitivity, meaning those "I'm full" signals reach your brain faster and more clearly. Many users report looser jeans within 2 weeks, and best of all, no crunch is required. It's about optimizing your body's natural communication system. Balanced micro portions. Think about a traditional bento box or a Chinese lunch. They instinctively partition carbs, protein, and vegetables into visually appealing thirds, often capped at around fist-sized servings. This isn't about rigid calorie counting. It's about powerful visual cues that prevent accidental overserving. You can easily copy this by using a 4-section container. Fill 2 sections with fruit or vegetables, 1 with protein, and the last with a healthy starch. Then close the lid when it's full. It's a simple, effective way to ensure balanced nutrition and mindful portion control without the mental load of numbers. If any of these secrets felt like a light bulb moment for you, please hit that like button. It helps the algorithm share this valuable information with more frustrated dieters out there who desperately need a new perspective. So we've covered the flavor shift in TCM, the power of ear pressure, the mindful 80% rule, gut-friendly fermented allies, the green tea timing trick, built-in daily steps, brown fat activating herbs, the breathing drill, the towel posture reset, and balanced microportions. Individually, they might seem small, but stacked together, they paint a clear picture of why Asia keeps obesity rates under 5%, while Western rates soar past 35%. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick 2 habits to try this week, maybe add another next month, and let compounding do what restriction and deprivation never truly could. For more science-backed shortcuts your doctor probably missed, make sure to subscribe. And drop a comment below telling me which secret you'll try first. Your lighter, steadier, and healthier future self will definitely thank you. No calorie app required.